Alright guys, so here's how we're going to put together the tutu. We are going to need to cut about 10 inches. I'm going to take 2 strips of those. So if you're using this little one, you will need to do this step. If you're going to have this larger one here, you're going to cut that in half so you can have 2 3-inch strips of 10 inches long. Also, you will have to trim about a millimeter. I mean, it's really small, really thin strip off of one, because this one's going to be on the top layer, and this is optional. I don't want to do that because I want my tutu to have a little bit of dimension there. If I have them same length, it doesn't really look that nice. So it's an extra step, takes but 2 seconds to do. Okay, now so I'm going to put these two together, one on top of the other. The short one obviously on the top, like so. And then I have already knotted my stretchy thread through one of the really big needles here. And this is not like sewing. It is sewing, but it's not like sewing where you double the thread. It's actually just one piece of thread. It's just to basically just keep it together. So I made one knot. I'm going to make an extra. Okay, so I got that double knotted. And now just leave it on the thing here. Don't take it out. And I'm going to put this even. All right, all you do is just fold it, push it in, hold it, push it in, fold it, push it in and fold it, push it in and fold it, push it in and fold it. So you're going to have like a little fan, like this. And there's your short one in the front, like that. So now squeeze this back together. And with your needle, just going to poke it right in the center there, once through, and get back through it again. Just go back. Okay, don't pull it because we're going to stretch it, like so. That way it gives enough length for it to stretch on your cookie. So now I'm going to make a knot. And then I'm going to make another knot. Okay, I don't want to put it too tight because you don't want this to get too tight. It needs to have enough stretchy room. Okay, so I'm going to get my handy dandy scissors and cut both. Just trim it a little bit. Alright, so that's it. Our skirt is done. So this is done and over with. You can move that to the side. You don't need this anymore. Now, I think I did forget to mention the things that you will need. That you need a glue gun and a few glue sticks, because if you're doing a lot, you will go through a few of these sticks. And this is the sky blue that I didn't have at the beginning as well. It is the Wilton Sky Blue. Just going to show you that in case you were wondering what it looked like. So now we're going to put a little dab of hot glue here in the center. But first, I'm going to take my ruler back out because I wasn't done with it yet. I am going to measure about 7 inches. And if it's a little more than you need, just trim it at the end. Okay, so we are not going to put our tutu over our cookie because we are eating that, and we do not want any of these flakes, these little glittery stuff on our cookie, like here. We don't want to consume that. So we're going to use our baggie. It has glitter all over it now. And you're going to fold it back and back and twist it. This is why you need to have your cookie nice and dry, because you will be handling it and you don't want it to crack on you or dent your icing. Go ahead and tie it with your twisty tie, or if you're going to tie it with a ribbon, I'm just going to use these twisty ties. Okay, now you're going to put a little dab in the center. And be very careful with these. I do not recommend children using these or making these, because you will get little burns here and there, because this is very, very hot. Just put the center of it. Try to center it as best as possible. Just glue it on there like that. And this is going to wrap around your cookie. It only takes about 5-7 seconds to dry that. So now I'm going to stretch it a little bit and put some glue in that corner and in the other corner as I stretch it. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue there. And I really like this glue gun because it has a really sharp, not sharp, but a really precise point there that doesn't give me a whole bunch of glue that I don't need. And so I'm going to stretch it and press it at the same time, because I need this to, when it retracts, it gives me a little space there, a little gap. It's not going to dry like this, it's going to retract. See that? Okay, so I'm going to hold that for a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to put another dab on this side right here. And I'm going to pull and stick. Okay, so we have a little bit of extension there, so when it stretches it goes flat. When it retracts it bends. Okay, so I'm going to leave that for about 5 seconds, and that's it. And you're done with your tutu. It's ready to get put on. Okay, this is going to go on top here. Center that. I'm going to keep it right underneath the sleeves. I'm going to turn it around. And I'm going to flatten this bag here a little. And I'm going to put some glue there in a little line. And I'm going to glue one side first. Now we're going to do the bow. I did do the solid blue because I also have the lighter blue, the one that's kind of transparent. So here's where your bow making skills should come in handy. And now I'm going to, this is just optional, I'm going to grab a few snowflakes and I'm going to find the back flat part and add a dab of hot glue, and I'm going to just stick it on. I'm going a little quickly because I've done these so many times already. The first time I made these was a year ago. I actually made some pink ones, like original pink ballerina ones. Alright guys, I want to thank you for your time and patience on these 2 videos. I try to jam so much information in a short period of time. I will let you go now. Thanks so much for watching and have a good one, guys.